everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about 32 weeks pregnant. We're actually going to cover 28 weeks to 32 weeks. I am currently 32 weeks as of yesterday, and I am feeling fabulous. I feel so good, and the reason I feel so good is because I made quite a few different changes the past 4 weeks. While a lot of the changes that I made during these weeks are pretty minor, they've all come together to make a huge difference in this pregnancy. And to tell you the truth, it kind of makes me sad that I didn't start doing these things sooner. The first change that I want to talk to you about is that I actually changed my prenatal vitamin, and they are the sponsor of today's video. If you have watched our channel for a long time, you know that there was one specific brand of prenatal vitamin that was always my go-to, and while I still love that brand of prenatal vitamin, I have really dealt with morning sickness and nausea during this pregnancy, and I was taking 3 pills plus a DHA as well, so 4 pills in total every single day, and it was just becoming too much. So I started looking into other brands that were out there, but as you guys know, a lot of the prenatal vitamins that are available I just don't feel comfortable taking. I want certain things in a prenatal vitamin. I want to make sure that I am getting quality ingredients. I want to make sure that I am getting folate instead of folic acid. There's a few different things that I really pay attention to when I'm shopping for a prenatal vitamin, until I came across Ritual. They make a variety of different vitamins, but they do have a prenatal vitamin, and the reason why I ended up trying this prenatal vitamin is because of the way that the capsule is created. This is what their prenatal vitamins look like. Their serving size is 2 pills, so you're taking 2 of these capsules a day instead of 3. And on top of that, you can take them with or without food, which is really helpful. It means you can take them early in the morning and you won't get nauseous from them. So the reason why you can do that is because they have like a slow release capsule, and that's what I want to show you. Not only that, these also have omega-3s in them, so you're getting your DHA as well. As you guys can see, the oil is separated from the capsule, so it's very gentle on your stomach. So I went from taking 4 capsules a day to taking 2 capsules a day, which was way better. Another reason why I like Ritual is because you can have it be a subscription service, so I never have to worry about reordering my prenatal vitamins or whether I'm going to run out of them. This was a huge issue for me because the pricing for my old ones were always changing. I never could like budget accordingly for them, and I just felt like I was always trying to figure out the next place that I was going to get them from at like a decent price. So with these prenatal vitamins, I know exactly how much they're going to cost per month. I can budget it into our budget, and I don't have to worry about ordering them or reordering them or whatnot. It's just over $1 a day to have 12 essential nutrients to support your body and your baby, delivered every month, no strings attached. Whether you are thinking about getting pregnant, trying to get pregnant, or you already are pregnant, Ritual would like to give you 10% off your first 3 months. All you have to do is go to the link in the description box below. It is ritual.com/FITZGERALDS, and use the code FITZGERALDS for that 10% off. But changing my prenatal vitamin was the first thing that I did, and I have been finding it so much easier to take them consistently, and I find that when I am taking a prenatal vitamin consistently, all of my hormones seem to be like more regulated and normal. I feel like I'm not deficient in anything. That was the first huge change that I made in the past 4 weeks. The second major change that I made is I started eating way healthier, and I had been trying basically this whole pregnancy to just maintain like a healthier diet, but I finally got so fed up after vacation, just feeling so blah and that I was just like, you know what, I've had enough. My body is craving good food, good quality food, and for some reason I just keep gravitating towards foods my body doesn't feel good when I eat. So I started to eat a more low carb diet like I normally do. I naturally thrive on a lower carb diet, and now I have been doing that for probably the past 4 weeks. Yeah, it's been about 4 weeks of me just consistently eating really healthy, and I feel so much better. Another change that kind of goes along with that is I started drinking more water. I drink so much water. I try to get all of my fluids in as much as I can. If you're newly pregnant, or even whatever, if you're 32 weeks pregnant and that's why you're watching this, I find that having a cute, like, exciting cup to drink out of, like every pregnancy I've basically purchased myself a new Yeti colored Rambler, and every morning I will fill that with ice, and then I will put water in it, and I find that if I drink a cup of water early in the morning and I have a cute cup out ready to go, I will just consistently fill it throughout the day. But if I don't get that first cup of water ready to go in the morning, before I know it, it's 1 p.m. and I've barely drank anything. Eating healthier and drinking more water has allowed me to not hold on to so much fluid intake, like to not hold on to so much water and retain it, and I feel so much thinner and skinnier and just more comfortable. I'm not like puffy and swelling or anything like that. Another huge change that I have made, this is a massive change. It's kind of two parts. My mental thought process when it comes to dressing my body. With Cooper's pregnancy, I tried to buy maternity clothes, didn't like how they looked, felt like it wasn't my style at all. With Willa's pregnancy, I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother wasting the money. I'm just gonna wear leggings and like Dan's t-shirts. I feel like I really lost myself during Willa's pregnancy because I felt so sloppy. Like, there's no other way to say it. I just didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel girly or feminine in any way or pretty. And I kind of found myself falling a little bit into the same trap this time around with this baby, until I started to eat healthier and drink water and sort of feel a little bit better physically. I mentally started feeling a little like better about my body, and I started to dress for pregnancy. So like, for example, I have a real bra on, I have a tank top on, and I have like a little like cardigan on with my leggings, still very comfortable. But I have found that actually having tight shirts wrap around my belly instead of having baggier shirts, you just look much larger than you actually are, whereas if you actually like accentuate your bump, you look thinner. You just look thinner. I do, at least. So I find that like I will be wearing the rest of this pregnancy probably tank tops with like a flannel, or tank tops and a sweater, or tank tops and like an open sweatshirt, that type of thing. I have heartburn right now. So it has taken me 3 pregnancies, like halfway through a 3rd pregnancy, 3/4 of the way actually, to finally understand how to dress my body for pregnancy, and I love it, and I feel so much better. I feel pretty, I feel attractive, I feel sexy, you know. And like, I'm not trying to feel like raunchy sexy all the time, but you know, like, you want to have some like womanly appeal, like you want to feel pretty and good. So it's just been really nice to just feel that way finally, for once in pregnancy. You know, I feel like I'm finally getting that pregnancy that I always imagined, where I would just look at my body and be like, wow, I just look so beautiful. I find myself looking in the mirror and just seeing how just my confidence is just radiating, and it's a really comforting, just wonderful feeling to finally find. And all of the things that I'm currently mentioning is how I managed to like get to that point. Also reminding myself that it's all temporary. This is all a temporary situation, guys. I know it's so hard, so difficult to hear that, and to try to like, you can hear it, but to really absorb it and understand it and to have it change how you feel, it's really a difficult thing, and I get it. Especially if it's your first time being pregnant, you just don't even realize like what changes you're in for. Being my 3rd go around, I know that there will come a point in time where I will feel my best again, and will be capable of doing all the things I was able to do beforehand, and I will miss being pregnant and miss my bump and feeling my baby within my belly. So I'm just trying my hardest to just appreciate these last few weeks. And yeah, I feel like I finally have found my equilibrium when it comes to pregnancy, and it's just a really comforting feeling. As far as like symptoms that I have been experiencing, heartburn is one of them. Dan completely jinxed me at our ultrasound, so we got a 4D ultrasound. Actually, it would have been, so we technically actually got 2 ultrasounds since the last time we chatted. But the reason why I am telling you all of this is, while we were at this ultrasound, right? While we were at this ultrasound, we got to see this child's hair. Oh my goodness, guys. The ultrasound technician was like, oh my goodness, your child has so much hair already. And we were like, what? And she was like, yeah, like, look at it. Dan cannot tell a butt from an elbow when it comes to an ultrasound. Like, it could be like blatant that there's like 4 babies and he would just be like, that's a cute baby. Like, and he was like, look at this hair, like, look at this hair on this baby, like, oh my goodness. And you could just see it. It was just like coming off of this little nugget's head. It was so cute. So yeah, this baby is going to be born with a lot of hair, which is going to be so adorable. Super excited about that. Now, let's do some polling down below. 1, do you think this baby is going to have blonde hair like Cooper and Willa, or do you think it's going to have dark hair like Dan? I think it's going to have very, very dark hair. I think this baby's going to come out with black hair. And another poll, I'm going to put photos of baby bear for you to see right now, and I want you to tell me, do you think this baby looks like Cooper, or do you think this baby looks like Willa? I wanted to say this baby looked like Cooper, but oh my goodness, there are some photos of Willa where these 2 babies are like identical. Like, they're gonna look like each other, I think, and it's going to be hilarious. So I don't know, you let me know in the comments down below. I would be super interested to find out. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me show you guys my bump so that you can see what it looks like, my 32-week pregnancy.